Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Astrid here. This is your general reading for December. I'm going to be using Gilded Tarot and Nature Whisper cards. I've pulled you a colour card and the Universe Has Your Back card for extra advice and guidance. Just like to say a big thanks to all my new subscribers, my comments, my likes, my shares. I really appreciate the support. It warms my heart. So if you're new, a warm welcome to you. Just like to say before I start with the cards, I tuned in intuitively. This might not resonate with everyone, but I know it's a message for someone. So Gemini, when I was tuning in, I felt and seen a cake. So some sort of celebration is coming up, or maybe has just passed. I also got the song Jackson 5 ABC, All I Want, All I Need is the lyrics that kind of stood out for me. So it's something that you're going to have to take it back to basics. And obviously it's easy as 1, 2, 3. So there is a message there for someone. I feel that song, it's really what you're needing to do at this time, okay? Also got the colour light blue. To me, that talks about clarity, clear intentions. So make everything that you're communicating clear. So you have clear clarity of communications and your intentions are clear for everybody to see. They're transparent. Alright, let's get into your card reading. Sorry it's so late as well. I've been having an issue with my camera stand. The legs I've snapped off 2 out of 3, so I've had to do a bit of a repair work to the old camera stand. Right, the first one you've got is rainbow. This is beautiful. You've actually got 2 rainbows on different cards in your reading. This is just urging you to connect to nature, okay? So spend some time outside, go for walks. This will be good for the inner soul, your higher self, just kind of reconnecting with yourself. The card on top of that I got for the Universe Has Your Back was I honour how I want to feel. Okay, so that really speaks volumes for itself. It's saying what you're feeling inside, don't ignore that. Maybe your intuition's trying to tell you something. I honour what I want to feel, so you have to not suppress the feelings that you're obviously coming up within yourself. Right, the first position we've got is work. And the first card is open your heart, okay? Now, this can go 2 ways. Either you could be meeting someone in a work or creative setting, and this could be a new romance. On top of it, you've got the Ace of Cups. Again, this talks about love. So I don't know if some of you are connecting with people at your work or within a business sense, someone that you meet. The Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings. So this could be a fresh start, something that you've been thinking about for a while. Intuitively, you've maybe known this was the right course of action or the right thing to do, whether that be with a person or within work or a person in work, okay? This is going to help you with your emotions as well. It's all about emotions as well. The Ace of Cups, okay? So opening your heart, this can also mean if it's not something romantic, that, this has got to be a project or a job or something that you're doing that really you feel passionately about, okay? And that you're going to get a fresh start at this in December. So that's quite positive. Or it could be a romance in the workplace. Whatever it fits for you. The next position we've got is home. The first card is catch your breath, okay? So things have been maybe a bit hectic at home. You're maybe just not having enough downtime for yourself. You're always seeing to other people. You can't seem to catch a break. You can't catch a breath. And this is just kind of not making you feel maybe as stable as you could be. You need that time for yourself, Gemini. I mean, you're all about the twins, so one half of you is okay being busy, but the other half of you needs that downtime for yourself. Again, there's a lot of green and nature in this card, so maybe getting, take that time 2 or 3 times a week just to go out for I don't know, 15-20 minute walk. I know at this time of year it's not the best because it's freezing, but I think that's going to do you a whole lot of good, okay, just to kind of ground you. On top of the home one, you've got the Four of Pentacles. This can talk about finances and material items. So this tells me that this is a foundational card. So this is like the foundations at home. You're kind of hanging on to things. I know it's December. Everybody finds it tight at December. But you're maybe hanging on to your finances. You're maybe trying not to overspend. You're maybe hanging on to material things, okay? And that's justifiable in the month of December. But I think this is especially true for you guys. Now we can see here there's a moon on the cards, so this tells me that there's something's going to come to light that you maybe didn't know about before, and maybe that is why you are forcing to hold on to your finances in the month of December. And you maybe just don't feel you're getting a financial break at the moment, okay? Now, the next position we've got is unexpected. What can you expect with unexpected? Saying be gentle to yourself, okay? So again, this is about taking time for yourself. You know, try and get 10 minutes of meditation. Try and get half an hour, you know, of quietness. You may have a lot of responsibilities and you're taking care of the other people rather than yourself. And it's saying for you, please do this, okay, because if you don't then it'll just make you take a break, sort of thing. On top of that, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Again, there's a rainbow in this card, all kind of keeps connecting through, to the rainbow. The rainbow is talking about connecting with spirit and nature, okay? So when you do take time out for yourself, go for a walk, things might start coming into your head that you didn't realise before, and it'll just be spirit trying to give you a message. Even if you're sitting in the car and it's only 10 minutes you're getting on your own, or half an hour travelling somewhere, you know, pay attention to the songs and the radio, what's coming in your head. Spirit and the universe are trying to show you signs. That's with the rainbow. It's also saying, you know, the rainbow after the storm, so things might have been a bit stormy, and, you know, the rainbow is the kind of the faith in the situation, the hope, okay, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You've got Two Pentacles. We can see here the guy is juggling them, so some things are maybe being juggled at home or in another. It doesn't need to be at home, it can be in any area of your life. You're juggling things or people. I really want to say you're juggling finances because it is the Pentacles and that's what it really relates to. But for some of you might be juggling people, okay? It just means that there's going to be some sort of decision that's going to have to be made. Alright, but don't feel too bad on yourself if you have to maybe cut something out or cut someone off, because these people are maybe just not paying you at the moment, alright? So that's a choice that you're going to have to be made, but don't beat yourself up about that. Be gentle with yourself. Alright, so what's your role going to be this month, Gemini? This is an absolutely beautiful card. It's called Empowerment. Okay, so maybe once you have a bit of balance, you're not juggling so much, you're going to feel empowered by the new passion that's either coming in your work or a new relationship. When you be able to catch a breath at home and you're not juggling yourself financially or spreading yourself too thin, your role is going to be empowerment. So even if you are doing these things, you're still quite strong within these areas, okay? But it's like that parent thing, isn't it? You carry on regardless whether you're ill or not, or not that I'm saying you're ill, but just as an example. And that shows a lot of resilience and kind of strong person that you are, Gemini. So it's saying you're going to, you know, your role is to empower either yourself or others this month. And you've got the Death card on top of that, okay? So something's coming to an end. I feel that maybe you are going to cut someone out of your life this month in December. And that's going to be a good thing because it has been maybe a bit toxic in the past, whether that's a friendship or a work situation. It can even be a family member. This is basically saying that, you know, this is a transition period and that is your role. So your role will be to end something, whether it's a friendship, romance, and so on. But once you end it, you know, that gives you room for a new start. So that's your role. What's the outcome going to be? Well, the outcome is you're going to feel it. Your path is going to be a bit lighter. We can see here she's been illuminated, her journey's been illuminated by the moon. And I feel that, you know, this has a lot to do with how you're going to end the month. You're going to feel a bit more clarity, a bit more clear about where you're going and what you need to do. You are being guided. Something might come to light and you might need to cut someone out, but you're going to see things a lot clearer because you're going to have the light of the moon on your path. On top of that, you've got the devil. This can talk about codependency, so being too reliant on drugs, drink, other people, spending money. It can shopping, it can be anything, okay? So it's all about moderation at the moment, okay? And you might just come to realise that whoever you have to cut out or end a situation with, that was pretty toxic in the first place, okay? And you're going to feel illuminated, and you're going to see that addiction or codependency or, you know, that type of behaviour. You're going to see that clearly now by the end of the month. Alright, you'll get your love reading soon. Thanks, Gemini.